So monoculture, so the less diverse an organization, typically the worse quality decisions it makes because it has blind spots in its fact set, in the set of, the constellation of facts that are used to make decisions. The narrower the population of people making those decisions, the less they know about the whole world in general. And so when you have a more diverse organization, you tend to be more open to more ideas and actually have availability, more facts, more experiences to be able to make a better quality, more informed decision. And there's tons and tons of research about decisions that are made operationally inside companies as well as at the governance level, the quality of decisions, the amount of risk that's taken, and the ability to operate about diverse organizations. The other thing is that diversity tends to lead to more diversity, and monoculture tends to get very stuck. And there's, again, a large body of research that if you have a, for example, 10-person organization and you don't yet have a female, a person of color, it becomes vanishingly small chance that you will be able to attract one of those types of people as the organization grows. So the more white men you have, the harder and harder it becomes to change the ratio, right? Which is hashtag for this topic. So starting early with an intention to build diversity will give you both the chance to have that for the long run and also an early head start on your competition in having a kind of organization that will make high quality decisions. So one of the reasons, I'll give a couple of examples of why I think this is important. One, operationally. I personally do subscribe to the Mark Andreessen quote, software is eating the world, right? Software is the coding by which we experience so many different things in the world, right? It's how we drive our cars. It's how we operate, for example, our appliances at home is all now drive-by-wire. I bought a new toaster oven. My toaster oven, when the toast toasts, has an alarm that goes off that I swear is like the start of World War III. There's no feature that allows me to turn it off or turn it down. I guarantee you that a person who was at home with an infant did not design that toaster, right? But it's probably a large use case, but somebody didn't design it that way and somebody didn't QA it that way. So they just miss an opportunity to delight their customers. And then that's a tiny example, but there are many more. A different example that's a board level example. I happen to be the only woman on the board of a company that's a relatively mature company, has no women management. It's a relatively mature company. We've all been investors a long time. It's a good company, not a freaking awesome company that you want to just keep compounding forever. The time has come. Funds, there's one fund there that's completely out of money. The time has come to realize the opportunity, realize the investment, sell the company. Everybody agrees this is true. When we have the one-on-one conversations, because I do this every board meeting, one-on-one conversations with each of the directors and the CEOs, everybody agrees, yep, this is the year we should sell the company. It's going to get older faster than it's going to get better faster, right? So we should crystallize now. Then you get in the board meeting, and the CEO says, in the strategic plan, because we're going to sell the company this year, we're going to do X, Y, and Z. And all of a sudden, the personality transplant comes to all these manly men board members. What do you mean we're selling the company? We're here to build a company. We can take it public. We're doing $20 million in revenue, growing 20% a year. By the time we compound to a public company, my teeth will have fallen out. But it's sort of like the presence of all these men, and they happen to all be all very athletic men. The just goes through the roof. And I'm a competitive athlete too. I can run with these guys, but they just in front of each other they cannot get out of that competitive mode, and it happens almost every quarter that we go through this. We're going to sell the company. What do you mean we're going to sell the company? And then you have to go and sort of repair after the board meeting again, and it's so tiring. But I think that it's that's just one of these examples where everybody puts their game face on and forget that they're actually there on behalf of the whole company, on behalf of the employees, on behalf even for their own funds benefit.